Hello, my friends. This is Katie Huber, the COO of TRADEway, and I am so excited to be here with you tonight. I know it's late. This is a Sunday evening, and I'm broadcasting from my home. My kids are upstairs. I was like, keep it down for a bit so I can chat with you guys about some pretty cool things. My teammates were like, Katie, can you go live and talk about some of your own level up principles? And I want to do that. I want to share some of those with you. I'm going to actually share 3 of those with you tonight. And so I hope you get something from those. And of course, I'll be sharing some exciting information at the end as well. So I hope you'll hang around. If you are live with me, even if you're jumping on here later, if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook or wherever you are tonight, go ahead and put your name and where you're watching from in the chat so I can follow along with you. I'd love to do that. Pop that in there, and we're hoping some more people will jump on here. Share this with your friends, guys. We want as many people as possible to learn these awesome principles and also to hear some exciting information in a little bit. So let me go ahead and start. Thank you for joining me on a Sunday night. I know you could have plenty of other things you could be doing, but I think this is going to be an exciting little thing that we're going to be talking about here. So if you were to ask me, Katie, what are some of the most important level up principles that you've applied in your life, in your business, in your spiritual walk, things like that? What I would say starting out is number 1 has to do with shifting focus. So focus is so big. One of the things I want to point out is a lot of times, and we have this somewhere where I'll point you to it in a little bit so that you can actually read through this, but sometimes the difference between where you are and where you want to be, or what you have and what you want to have, or even who you are and who you want to be, is the difference between what you know now and what you're going to learn and implement. And a lot of that has to do with focus and alignment. And often what I like to tell people is if you will start with the Lord, delight yourself in the Word of God and in the Lord, like the book of Matthew talks about, for example, one of my favorite verses. If you'll start there, one of my favorite hymns, Turn Your Eyes Upon Jesus, start there, put your focus on the Lord. He'll help you with that alignment and with that focus. So ask yourself tonight, what am I focused on? Where am I maybe misaligned and I need to make an adjustment? And that can be huge, my friends. So that's my number 1, my first one that we're going to talk about tonight for level up principles that I use, okay? You can plug these in and use them in your own life, and I hope that it's helpful. So what is number 2? Number 2 for me, find mentors. Okay, this one's huge, and I know you've heard my husband talk about this one as well, because it has had so much to do with our lives, our marriage, our spiritual walk, our business life, raising a family, and all of these things, plugging into good mentorship. Well, the 2 greatest mentors in my life that have made immeasurable impact on these different areas that we're talking about. Number 1, my dad, David Mitchell. And for those of you who have not gotten to learn from my dad, or watch some of his YouTube videos, or joined him for a virtual event or even a live event back in the day, pre-COVID, right? For those of you who haven't gotten to do that, you need to get plugged in, my friends, because he, and I know maybe I'm a little biased, I'm his daughter, right? But I've learned so many things from him. And also the other person that I wanted to talk about, my dear friend, Dr. Myron Golden. So these 2 men, they've built and scaled multiple businesses. They've started and pastored churches, built schools, all of these things. Maybe some of us have these dreams in our hearts, right? These men have done these things. They've built these things. They've turned their goals into reality. So what do we need to do? Maybe we need to follow their lead. Maybe we need to listen a little bit to what they're telling us and the experiences that they've had. And if we can do that and emulate some of those principles from them, maybe it will impact our lives as well, right? So as I mentioned, immeasurable impact on my life, these 2 men. So what is the 3rd level up principle that I want to share with you tonight on this Sunday night? What's the 3rd thing? The 3rd thing, and this one is very, very simple, guys. It's about taking action. We can learn all day long. We can listen to every podcast under the sun. We can read books. We can talk and talk and talk and listen and learn. But if we're ultimately not taking action on some of those things, we're not going to get very far. Am I right? So taking action. One of the things that I wanted to say is stop talking yourself out of taking action. And doing the things you know you can do for your family, for your trading, for your spiritual walk with the Lord. Stop talking yourself out of those things. And it's time to take action, even, yes, late on a Sunday evening, right? Maybe you're watching this Monday, Tuesday, who knows? Share this with your friends. Who knows when they're going to be listening to this, guys? But taking action is so important. So I encourage you, yes, shift your focus. Yes, get in alignment with that focus, focusing on the Lord, praying about these things, asking yourself, where can I maybe take a little bit different of a path here and get to where I want to get to? Who can be my mentors? And then ultimately taking action. Well, what I want to share with you right now is that you actually have the opportunity to learn from my two greatest mentors, my dad, David Mitchell, and Dr. Myron Golden. And yes, this is an unbelievable opportunity for anyone that is passing it up. I just want to shake them. I want to show up to their house, knock on their door and say, guys, register while you can. This live virtual level up event with David Mitchell and Myron Golden is happening March 26th and 27th. If you have not snagged your ticket, you need to get it. Tonight, the early bird special actually ends March 7th, tonight. So go ahead and grab it. But guess what? If you are listening later, perhaps, you can still get general admission. Yes, you're paying a little bit higher of a price, but what are you willing to pay to plug into possibly the two greatest mentors that you could ever meet? That's what I want to say to you. Now, either whether you're doing early bird or you're getting started a little bit later after March 7th, that's okay. What I want you to know is that you're going to get access to this event happening March 26th and 27th, but you're also going to get 3 bonuses. That's right. Whether you do it March 7th or later, you're going to get these 3 bonuses. So don't worry about that. You're just going to be paying a little bit higher of a price later. That's okay. It's still worth it, right? All of those reasons we already talked about. Here's what you're going to get with those bonuses. Bonus number 1 is a $50 credit to go towards our 2021 summit, which is always like the biggest event for TRADEway every single year, right? It'll probably happen around September, October. We're going to be releasing those dates pretty soon. We're very excited about it. You get a $50 credit just for getting access to the Level Up event. That's one of your bonuses. The second bonus is a training with Coach Jared called Why Charting Works. It's the fundamentals of stock trading, and you are going to get that course. You'll have 24/7 access to it. And the third bonus is a course called Drawing Lines 101 with Coach Jeffrey Nance. So I know all of you guys are going to love that. The bonuses are there whether you get it tonight or tomorrow or the next day or whenever. But guys, grab your tickets while they are available. I'm about to pop the link up here. I'm hoping you're seeing this come through. If it's not, I'll double check after I stop going live to make sure it went through. Make sure the link is there for you. But you want to jump on this. The early bird ends tonight. Grab your ticket tonight to the March 26th and 27th Level Up event. It is live. It is 2 full days of training with Dr. Myron Golden and David Mitchell. Excuse me, it's live, so you get that kind of fun stuff too. But guys, you will learn exact level up principles for family, finances, and life. All of the things we've been speaking of tonight, you're going to learn that directly from my 2 greatest mentors. You are going to know when and how to apply those principles. They're going to break it all down for you in those 2 days. You're going to be able to turn panic into potential. Can we just say the logo for this event is shut down, crossed out, and instead level up in big print, right? The world wants you to shut down. We're saying, no, you don't have to shut down, guys. You can use this year to level up. You need to do this. Get plugged in. Click on that link that I just shared and get going. Grab a ticket while you can. Thank you for joining me tonight for this live on a Sunday evening. It was a blast. I hope that you got a little bit of something out of it. Share it with your friends. Let's take this thing crazy. Let's fill this event up with Christian families that want to level up 2021. I cannot wait to see you there. Chat, tell me when you get your tickets. I want to hear from you. Email our team, give us a call, share your excitement. We can't wait to hear from you. Thanks, everyone.